It's not a secret that a dream of any modern person is a cozy, high-quality house. A cohesive team of experienced professionals has created the project of the residential complex Podgorye for you. This project can be a relief not only for the victims of our region, but also for those people who stay here and live in here with their belief in better future and their wish to live in better conditions that they couldn't have before. The residential complex is located in the suburb of Lugansk, in Veselaya-Tarasivka village, Lutugina district, Lugansk region. The total area of this complex is 3,987 square meters. The property is 3 kilometers from the city and has a very favorable geographic position with panoramic views. Our project Podgorye is a new standard of comfortable living in one's own home on his own territory. We have all divisions that cover all units from zero cycle till the manufacture of factorial houses, construction, engineering, finishing works and also landscape design. When designing the construction of house and entire infrastructure, we assume the responsibility for every task, carefully designing every inch of our territory. We would especially like to emphasize that our team endeavors to organize, build and implement the housing set to turnkey habitation with the privatized plots. We have the opportunity to change the life of everyone who wishes to take up the true values of nature and to fully develop our children to spend leisure time in comfort, preferring sports and have a sanitation center near the house. Residential zone. Our team has planned, according to the approved concept, to implement in this project the construction of 198 cottages of 3 types, with areas starting from 85 square meters up to 150 square meters, where every building will be located on 100 square meters. This will be an area of permanent residence, which will be equipped with all the necessary attributes for a comfort living. Administrative area. The residential complex Podgorye is a high-tech complex. In the center, we plan to build an administrative utility containing different social services: a pharmacy, a hairdressing salon, a post office, shops, a travel agency, etc. This zone will also include such vital objects as a boiler house, an industrial water well with a tank tower, an electrical substation, and, of course, 24-hour support manning. Lease zone. There is also a lease zone in our project. It represents a small-sized houses construction that can be rapidly assembled with total area up to 50 square meters on 300 square meters, with total amount of 76 pieces. We plan to vet these houses in temporary use by people tired of the city fuss and dreaming about comfort weekend into the countryside oasis. Kindergarten plus park. We also expect to create a park in the area which will be located next to the kindergarten for 100 places. This park will be a comfortable and safe place for staying of all the children. It will also help to resolve a problem how to enroll children in the preschool institution. Artificial pond. The project concept includes installing an artificial pond for fishing and recreation. The lake was designed in order to farm elite types of fish and is designed for those who appreciate healthy and comfortable leisure activities offered by organizers. We also plan area beautification around the pond. It includes planting the trees and the construction of dozen small houses for the possibility of temporary staying and having a rest. Seasonal swimming pool. The construction of seasonal swimming pool with playgrounds and recreation area will become the most visited and favorable place for relax and sanitation of all Podgorye residents and visitors. Health Rehabilitation Zone. The sports area will be one of the most interesting part in the campus. 600 square meters of land, which is dedicated to this area, will include a fitness center, a rehabilitation zone and a medical center. It is also important that there will be playgrounds, tennis courts and a football field in this area. The sports area will be fascinating and become the most important contribution to the health of both children and adults. SIP Technology Description. For the implementation of the project, we propose the SIP technology – Structural Insulated Panels. Structural insulated panels are one of the most common building materials. SIP technology of low-rise building, 1 or 2 floors, is used in our region recently, but such construction is already very popular worldwide. This is due to the unique thermal insulation and moisture-resistant qualities of materials. It is warm in such house even in the most extreme cold, and in the summer it is cool. House executed on technology SIP meets all the requirements of modern life. An environmentally friendly, durable, reliable and affordable. To minimize the cost of the project, it is advisable to purchase one's own equipment for the production of SIP panels. The above-mentioned technology allows avoiding wet processes to conduct construction work all year round in a quick and easy way. The organization of our own production makes it possible to significantly reduce the cost of new construction and restoration of the damaged property. First of all, SIP panel allows easily modifying finished buildings and building out new areas for the existing houses. SIP technology can be successfully used when replacing damaged structures in multi-story housing. Through such technologies, it is possible to reconstruct objects with significant damages, which are, of course, a high priority in our region nowadays. There is an agreement with the associations of SIP technology in Ukraine and the Russian Federation for the supply of equipment. The estimated payback of the project is 2 years with the implementation of the final product. The organization of the SIP production would solve a lot of problems, because with the help of such technology it is possible to reconstruct different objects and build new, and to solve many social problems in the construction industry with a significant economic effect at the point. Accordingly, it means new jobs, trainings, and rise of the potential and the development of new technologies in the region. Assembled with the highest accuracy at the factory, building is mounted already in low-co without the use of heavy machinery any time of the year. We would like to highlight that our company is not just about the designing of the house. We are making design, landscaping and infrastructure implementation for the whole project. For the house to be carried out rapidly, efficiently, in a short period of time and at reasonable price, it is necessary to design zero cycle carefully. Groundwork both with pipelines and networks at the same moment. For us, while going to the object to perform all the work stages at the same time. The house is the basis of human existence. It is a place where you can escape not only from weather, but also where you can find one's own living space. A cozy house is a special area. It is the place where you want to come back and where you can recover mental tone and feel comfort and secure. Comfortable home is not only a space filled with furniture and other objects, but is primarily a metaphysical concept. House is a reflection of the tastes, the character of its inhabitants, family traditions and the connection between generations. Promo campaign. Elaborated an extensive promotional campaign which is designed to cover a wide audience, starting from young families with children who are interested in houses with low prices. Meanwhile, environment and developed infrastructure are important and very positive factors in the choice of location to live. Also, such project can be a real delight for mature families who are interested in a high standard of living and maintaining their health at a stable level. This group of clients would be interested in fitness and medical centers, recreation areas like parks and lakes, and again, ecology of the location is a strong plus. And of course, the elder people. For this group of customers, every object on the territory would be absolutely essential. First of all, the house itself is made of environment-friendly materials and is situated in a green area. The entire infrastructure is already in the territory. Shops, pharmacies and the necessary administrative buildings are located in the same block, which greatly simplifies the lives of these people. The big advantage will be wellness and recreation areas, lake and park. For families who will live with their children, an important and positive factor is the location of the kindergarten right on the campus. Podgorye project includes 3 types of residential buildings of various types, which means that customers are free to choose the best option for them by sufficiency, size, design, and just warmth. Conclusion. At this stage of the project, we can easily state that it is finished intellectual product which is ready for implementation and further construction and operation of the so-called turnkey project. The main advantage for every investor and partner would be the fact that in order to minimize costs and increase revenue, we have already ready-to-use equipment that can perform the entire project within 2 years from the residential area to the construction of the whole entire infrastructure. It is definitely worth to emphasize that the project made not only on the turnkey basis, but also we have established necessary connections and confirmed all the necessary documentation for the whole territory and all major aspects associated with it and the project in general. The land is fully privatized and is ready for building. Summarizing, we must say that our project is the relevant, interesting investment which is capable to bring rapid and high income, and thus leave behind a lot of happy families with well-equipped present and future. Legal documents. All the plots are privatized. Registration is passed according to the relevant legal procedure. Each of the plots is assigned with a cadastral number. 270 plots have been included into the state register, and accordingly were issued attestations and stipulations for the rights of property by the Department of Registration Service. Also, geological engineering survey was made. Work out all possibilities of obtaining technical conditions for connection to utility networks. Developed the general layout concept. Land survey and ejection on location was done. The architectural design of typical houses was done. Carried out project of intra-roads. The preparation for the construction of the access road to the site is done. Land measuring, ejection of the road boundaries on location is done. Developed 3D visualization of the project. Video presentation is prepared. Authors of the project. Originator and project owner Glazunov Bogdan, lawyer, founder of the Law Center, directly involved into the active position in public life of the region. He is official representative of the Association of Building Technologies SIP. Head manager and chief engineer of the project Kunitsky Viktor. He has worked his way up from an ordinary mason builder to the director of Krasnodon construction plant and director of the Department of Capital Construction of Lugansk Regional Chamber of Commerce. He is the one who has been making a major contribution to the development of the construction industry in the Lugansk region for many years. The chief architect of the project, Kuzenная Елена. Елена is certified architect. Her wealth of experience gained and applied not only in Ukraine but also in the Czech Republic. Worked as chief architect of the project in such organizations as Lugansk Regional Chamber of Commerce and the state enterprise Grazdan Project in the Lugansk region. Contacts. We all understand that for the restoration and development of the region, perhaps this concept, inexpensive rapidly assembled construction, is a solution if not for all, but for many social issues. So we hope you will see something positive in this project and will support it or advise with whom the project may be implemented. The authors of the project invite everyone for cooperation.